Now, every Nigerian is crying. The situation of the country has become so bad that people now cannot afford to eat even 2 square meal in a day. So many people. I know that so many other people are still eating, and that is where our daddy GOs and our senior pastors and prophets comes in. In the days of the Bible, the people that spoke truth to power was the influential men of God, people that was sent by God, people that said they were sent by God. Imagine in the time of Moses went and spoke to Pharaoh. You know who Pharaoh was then? It was world power, so not like an American president today. Somebody goes there and tell him, listen, what you are doing, this is what God said, this is not fair, you are treating the people of God badly, and this and this, and But today we have our pastors, the influential ones. I'm not saying any pastors, because you can see everywhere is quiet. They are quiet, especially when it was a Christian leader, when it was a Christian president, when we have good Lord Jonathan. The Christians came out to protest and to condemn their Christian brother because he was a Christian. Today in Nigeria we have a Muslim ticket, and all of a sudden all the leaders in Christianity, all of them have kept quiet. The economy we don't even have economy anymore. In the country we don't have. People can't afford to buy anything anymore. Fuel is now a gold in Nigeria. And that is what people need to do their business, to move around, transportation, and so many things. Electricity, it's not stable. Even though they say they have improved and all that, but that's not something that to write home about. Understand? But the question is, why is our religious leaders not talking? Why are they not saying the truth? Most of them, people that used to come out and protest against a Christian leader, there are a lot of them. They have platforms to talk, to talk tough when it comes to, someone they think, they believe, Are they now becoming religious? Are they not becoming tribalist? Is our religious leaders now using tribalism or I don't know, are they going to collect bribe, or what are they doing? Because for them not to be speaking, it means that something is wrong somewhere. They are men of God. They have influence. They have followers. People are looking up to them. I know that the economy might not be affecting them as bad as it's affecting every other person, but they can't be happy when their followers are hungry. I don't believe any good leader will be happy when your follower is hungry, when your follower is starving. Even though you can afford everything you want, but the people coming to listen to you, people that are believing in you, people that are respecting you are hungry. How can you say you are a fulfilled man? This question is something that I just need someone or some people that can put, a contribution to this, to tell me, what do you think that has made our pastors and the GOs and senior prophets, none of them is talking to our politicians. None of them is coming out to say this is wrong. None of them is coming out to say to bring solution. None of them is condemning all these things that is happening in the country. Because as far as I'm concerned, things have gotten worse. People are suffering unbelievably. When they were talking about protests and this and that, I thought protests would have maybe made these people to change their minds a little bit, but they even went ahead and made things worse. Why are we struggling with fuel now? Why are we struggling with so many things now after the protest? And the leaders, the religious leaders, are keeping quiet. And everybody is complaining. They will come and indirectly talk something, and why not say the truth? You have the influence, you have the followership. Nobody is going to do you anything. The only reason, and one of the only reason I would say, the reason why our religious leaders, our senior pastors, senior prophets, senior apostles, all the well-known pastors and preachers are keeping quiet is, I think, something has gone through the back. Probably they have taken something from the government of the day and they are not speaking up. Because you can't tell me you are successful, you are okay, it doesn't concern you, and you don't have a problem. That means your members that are coming to your church should just face the music, only them. That's not fair. Even if you're not going to do anything but to speak, to say the truth, to tell people, it's not about things are hard. Yeah, we are praying, let's pray for Nigeria, things are going to get better. Things are hard. No, why is things hard? Who is causing things to be hard? Who are those people there making things to be hard? Can't you talk to them and talk? Use your platform and talk it boldly. If calling names will be help, call names. Call the names of the people leading. We have them. We know people that are in power. They know what they are doing. Who will speak for the people, if not for the religious leaders? Who will speak for Nigerians, if not for the people that God has placed on them? But everybody's quiet and nobody's speaking. Things are getting out of hand by the day. Now protest does not have value in Nigeria anymore. So if you say let us go and protest will never hold any water here again. We have tried it several times. It never worked. Nigeria is not a place you protest, because the kind of leaders we have, they need to hear the truth, because that's the only thing that will touch them. And they cannot come and arrest someone like Oyedepo or Adeboye or Christ Embassy Pastor Chris, or all those men that with influence. They can't arrest them for saying the truth. After all, they are doing their job. But when they keep quiet and things are getting out of hand, I don't know how we're going to explain this. Who will speak for Nigerians? Who will speak for Nigerians? That's a question I'm asking myself. Who will speak for Nigerians? All the pastors have kept quiet. None of them is saying anything. None of them is concerned about the hardship. None of them is talking about it. I know that they are cashing out. They are okay. Things are moving on for them well. But what about their followers? What about the people that God has placed under them? What is going to happen to them? Because people are it's no longer in news. The country is bad. Now things are going up by the day. Like, even if they give you 1 million naira now as a salary, it can't take care of everything. That's how Nigeria has become. If you want to live a comfortable life, that amount might not be able to do it. I know that our pastors and are living well, but you must consider the people that God has placed under you. That's what I'm saying. So who are we going to call upon? We are going to talk to God, but God has placed people under us. If you're going to go and talk to God, let's talk to God. Let's talk to God. Saying, why did God put all these men? Why did God put men of God? If we are going to talk to God, that's a job for a man of God to do for the people. And most of them is not just to preach Jesus. Most times, about also to talk to the government. If you read the Bible properly, you will see that God was telling the preachers and the pastors then to speak to the leaders, and that's what they were doing most times. It's in the Bible. You see people speaking to the leaders, telling them this is what God said. You can't do this, you cannot do that, and they respect that. And that same thing, the leaders will respect the apostles and the prophets. They will. If not that, they will go there and they will give them Ghana must go of money, promise them something, and support them for one or two things in their church, and they will now start speaking through the both sides of their mouths. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm suggesting, that is the problem of all these things. So tell me what you think, and who do you think will speak for us? How do we? Because someone has to speak. Now we have tried protest. Protest is not really bringing anything forth. We have tried so many things. People are using social media to talk. People are a very dark man. So many people are coming out to talk to the government. They are boldly, But these are the job of the men of God. The men of God are supposed to speak for the people, say the truth to power. Stand for the people, stand for the truth. So if the men of God refuse to speak, who is going to speak for the people? And is this how we're going to continue in this country? Because as far as I'm concerned, it has gotten to that level where someone has to stand and speak truth to power. So that's all I have for you in this video. I just wanted to talk to my people. I really appreciate everyone subscribing to this channel. Trust me, we are going to get better. We are growing and we are growing. So as we are growing, we are going to be making availabilities of things that will make our channel better. It's a community we are building. I appreciate those that are commenting positively, those that are subscribing, those that like my videos. God will bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Remain blessed and bye.